So here we are back with a video, and I'm hoping I've got this set up where you can see okay. This is from the Enail Couture scoops, and if you hear any noise in the background, I've got a fan going because I'm going to go ahead at the end of this. I'm going to do gel polishes first out of the 5 scoops that I had, and like I said at the end of the video, I will go ahead and swatch the acrylics that I got out of each of those scoops, or each order. So we'll go ahead and start with the gel polishes. The first one we'll go for, and like I said, I'm hoping you can see this, is number 176. Seems to just be a real pretty, like, base color, or, you know, nail bed color. Let's go ahead and see. Like I said, guys, my video, it may not be real good quality. I'll look at it and see what all we can change, because, well, we're relatively new to this, so let's just see. And mind you, I've not put any kind of base coats or anything on with this. I'm just going to write in on the swatch stick with the gel polish, so it's not somebody, so I'm not too worried about it peeling off or whatever. As you can see, I mean, it's a relatively full cover. It's a real pretty base color, or nail bed color. It's almost got like a pink undertone, so that's literally just one coat. Yeah, it's cute, and the consistency's not bad at all. It's not real thin, it's not too thick. So let's go ahead and cure that one, and we'll go ahead and do the next one. I wish these actually had like names, but they do not. So the next one, as you can see, I can't tell if you can really tell with that light that I've got. It's almost like it's got a real fine copper looking glitter in it. It's like I don't even know, coppery red, and that is number 84, if you can see that. If not, I know my other videos you could see it, so let's see what this one looks like. Like I said, the consistency is, it's not too thin, it's not too thick. And it seems to be a 1 coat coverage. I'm sure obviously if you were using it on somebody, just do very thin coats and do 2. Obviously with your base coat first. But yeah, see, it's a real pretty. You can see exactly, if you can kind of see that. It's real pretty, like brown with copper, real fine copper glitter in it. Real pretty. So the next one, and it's actually gel polish as well. It's like a burnt orange with almost an iridescent fine glitter in it. And that is number, I don't know if you can see it, 80080. Let's just go ahead and go through this. Like I said, I apologize for any background noise. I do have a fan going in the room, just so I can, I've not tried his monomer before, and when I get it out, I don't want my whole room, I'm in the bedroom, so I don't want it to stink me out and not be able to sleep in my room. So let's see here, let's do, and this one, like I said, it's almost like a burnt orange, with a real fine iridescent glitter. It's really, really pretty. It's not nearly, it's kind of sheer compared to the other couple that I've just swatched. But I mean, it goes on, self levels really, really good. Real creamy. It's not too thin, it's not too thick. So we may give that one a second coat and see what that one looks like. So it's really pretty. And I've not ever used, like I said, any of his products before, so this is all kind of new to me. Usually with my gel polishes and stuff, I do Madame Glam. That's just who I am used to. I love their consistencies. But these actually are, the consistency is really good. I was actually kind of hesitant, especially like you can see on this one, it's a Precious Minerals, and the date on the side of it, I think it's 7/23/2019. Don't know if you can see that. So I don't know that it's outdated. I almost think that is the manufacture date. I'm not sure if shelf life is 3 years or what on these, I'd have to do a little more research. But so this one is a real light pink with some shimmery glitter in it. The number is, and that is 198. I don't know if you'll be able to see that at all, but yeah, not that hollow. But anyway, so 198. And I love these precious minerals. Sorry guys, I hit the camera. I absolutely love. And this obviously is a sheerer color than the others. This one will need at least 2 coats. It's a little thicker than the actual gel polishes, but it's got that real fine, pretty glitter in there. So we'll do this, and then we'll cure it and give it a second coat before the end of it. Real pretty. Really like that color. Be real pretty, I think, for like a French tip or something. Just a real light, just a little something extra with that glitter. Move that out of the way. This next one is Precious Minerals as well. And it is number 204. I'm trying to get it out of the light there and save. I don't know, that's terrible. But anyways, same thing. The date on the side of this one is September 6th, 2018. But this one's like a real light teal with some real fine glitter. Really like this color. Let's see. And like I said, these are a little sheerer. But look, that goes on. It's not a real thin. Actually, it's a real good consistency. I love this. The glitters are a little bigger than what was in the last one. These aren't as fine. And honestly, 1 coat with that is gorgeous. We will do 2 just to kind of see. But yeah, I love that. It's like a bluish teal with holographic glitter in it. Real pretty. And I'm going to assume that these need 60 seconds like most gels do. I know Madame Glam's older ones only needed 30, but the new ones need 60. So this one is also Precious Minerals. 10 ml bottles actually too. I hadn't mentioned that. I'm used to the bigger 15 mils, but 10 mils is pretty good, even if you're doing, you know, using it for clients or whatever. This is number 101. And this is actually a cat eye. I don't have a magnet right close to me, but I will try to find one before the end of the video, and if not, I'll kick it in another video. So, but we'll just see what it looks like without the effect. So it looks like a green, coppery color. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of, it's sheer, very sheer, which I know you should put these on like a black background or whatever. We'll do 2 coats on this, and then we'll get a black and do the cat eye effect on that. And I'll either squeeze it in at the end of the video or when I do another video. I just kind of wanted to see what it would look like. Well, you can kind of see with my glove. Well, kind of. It's like a green and shifts to a coppery color. That's real pretty. It's on a black background. I bet that'd be really pretty. Alright, so let's go back and do a second coat on the first Precious Mineral, that really pink, the 198 with the real fine glitters in it. Let's see here. Second coat. It's just a real light milky pink with very fine shimmery glitter. This would be even great for full cover if you just wanted, you know, something simple. Can you see that? I don't like my camera set up the way it is today, but I like that. Alright, let's give that little blue teal color another coat. And this one with the Precious Minerals 204. one is really light baby blue teal. It's got a teal undertone, blue undertone teal color with the thicker glitter. Bigger glitter, I guess, maybe not thicker. I really like that one. Okay, so that is all the polishes, precious minerals and gel polishes out of the first 2 scoops I got from Enail Couture. Like I said, as far as quality, they're thick, 1 coat coverage for most. That was that just cover color. That's a really, really pretty cover color, I think. And then you've got just that real light pink with the shimmers. And then we've got that coppery, like brown color with the coppery glitters. I really like that one. That's my kind of color. And then this one is more, like I said, it's almost like an orange or a, I don't even know, copper color with iridescent glitter in it. It's really pretty. And then we've got that blue one with the bigger hollow in it, like a teal blue. That's really pretty. And then that cat eye, which we'll put that over black and just see what happens. So that's from the first ones. Let's see, in the second haul with 2 scoops, we ended up with 4, and they were all, one's a fun gel and the others were precious minerals. So we'll do the precious minerals. No, I lied. 2 fun gels. Don't know what that was. Anyway, so we'll do the precious minerals. This one is number 188, if you can see that. Let's just see, and it too is like a pinky color. I think you can probably, the consistency is really good. It's not too thin, it's not too thick. It's got an, oh, there's a hair. Hate that. Got my doggy hair, kitty hair in it, I guess. You could get away with 1 coat on these, but I do like the consistency, and I like that they do pretty much self-level. So that one is really, really pretty. Looks like it's got like some iridescent hollow, a little bit of both. And like I said, that's the precious minerals, and it's number 188. And if you can't see it, I apologize. My setup for my next video will be a little better. I need to get a new light, I think. So this one is, if you can tell, it's a bright pink. I'm going to say this one's probably a little jelly colored. So this is number 172. If I can even figure out where I'm at in the camera. Sorry. There we go. I don't know if you can actually see it because of that. But anyways, so yeah, so it looks brighter on the lid than it does on the swatch lid. Let's see. Yeah, I see it's kind of sheer, but that's okay. If you wanted to use it as a sheer color, you could, and then if you want to build up that color, you know, a couple coats. And still yet it levels really good. And you can see it kind of, if I put my glove under it being black, it gives it a, nope, sorry guys, there you go. So, but yeah, I think 2 coats with that one. It's a little sheer, but it's a really pretty color. So what does everybody think about Enail Couture? Like I said, I've never used any of his products. And it was just us going through YouTube and saw he was doing these scoop sales and thought, okay, I'll jump on the bandwagon with everybody else. So I've seen, you know, videos of people, not so nice videos, I guess, and then I've seen some that are, you know, okay, some that rave about him. So from what I can tell and what I got, I definitely got my money's worth. Like I said, these may show outdates on, but I don't know that they're outdated. Some of them may be, but I think the shelf life, I think that's manufacturer dates on them. So this is a fun gel, and it's 062. And this one is like a blue, looks like with plenty of holographic glitter in it. Oh yeah, it is packed full. So let's see here. Let me make sure we're in shot. Yeah, it is. Wow, that is chunky. It is packed full of these glitters, I'll just tell you. That is gorgeous. You could put something underneath that, and it's gorgeous. Love that. We'll cure that one, put another coat on it and see what it looks like. And this one, same thing, fun gel, and it's like a purple, but it looks like it's got a real fine shimmer to it. This one is number 29. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. That's probably one of my favorites so far. Very, very pretty. Let me see it. Maybe so my camera's not the best. I'm using my phone, so very pretty. So let's go ahead and put a second coat on that blue one and see what it looks like. And this is that number 062 Fun Gel. So, like I said, it is packed. This one would be really good. You would have to either have an extreme, like maybe a rubber base or something to put over top of it, or a very thick top coat if you want it smooth. You know, kind of put that over it to smooth it down, because a lot of people don't like that texture. That is gorgeous. I don't think my phone light is doing it any justice. So I'm going to adjust that light a little bit, maybe. I don't even know. Yeah, it's pretty. Okay, so that's what we had from the second two scoops. So my first order was 2 scoops. My second order was 2 scoops. And the last order was 1 scoop. So that's what we've done now. We got 2 fun gels in that last scoop order. I'll show you these others here in just a second, just as I get done curing. So the next one is 087, and it's almost like a salmon color with some iridescent glitter in it. Looks really pretty. And this one, of course, is sheer. It's got plenty of that iridescent glitter in it, even with just 1 coat. But if you wanted to get that color built up, you know, a couple coats. But as far as just the glitter, 1 coat is sufficient. Or at least for me, anyways. Salmon look. We'll put another coat on it when it dries and see what it looks like. When we do the second one, I'll show you what those others look like. So let's just kind of set that one back out of the way. So this next one, the other fun gel here, it is number 050, if you can make that out. But it's like a milky pink color with like pink and red. I'm not gonna say, I don't even know that that's glitter. It almost looks like, I mean, it's glitter, but it reminds me of, oh, what is that called? Like that, the Mylar. It looks like they've cut it up into real small chunks. But they do look like hexagonal and whatever. I try to space that out a little bit. But like I said, it does self-level. This polish does very well. And so there you go. It's like a creamy pink color with a bright pink holographic. It almost looks red in the bottle, but let's see. We'll do another coat on that one too, just to see what that color looks like. So let's get that one out, that salmon. This is that salmon color with that glitter. Very, very pretty. Second coat. Definitely builds that color up, that pink salmon-y color, and it's pink with like a salmon undertone. Very pretty. And like I said, I love the consistency of these. I wasn't expecting it, but I do like it. So let's go ahead and put a second coat on this one. And this looks like a pink, just like milky. You know how you get that milky white? That's the same thing, this pink. It's like a milky pink. I mean, literally. Very, very pretty. I really hope you can see that and see it in detail. This video doesn't look like it's as good as the others were, or the other couple that I just put out. However, okay, so now let's see. And I've got a top coat out and was going to top coat these, but I don't know that I will or I will not. Okay, so these were the ones from that second scoops. So hopefully you can see them. This one here on the end, I love this one. That's that blue, heavy glitter, love it. And this one on the end's like that purple with the real fine, gorgeous. Okay, so let's go ahead. So we got monomer in his order, and I'd even ordered a big thing of monomer in my first order because I didn't think I would get any. I just wanted to try it. So I think this is just supposed to be like the cotton candy monomer. And real quick, there's those two that just come out of the lot with the two coats. Really pretty colors. Like I said, they self-level really well. So let's see here. Let's see if we can get this open. I'm gonna try to kind of swatch these just in a swatch stick. I'll do them behind them or something, because I've never worked with his monomer. I've never worked with his acrylics. So I'm just gonna tell you this is probably gonna be shite. Just telling you ahead of time. However, we'll see. So, and of course we're gonna use our bomb nails. Size 12 points of brush. Now I've got a 14, but this is the one I just grabbed. So I think really I need to attach this to this because it's always falling off on me. But other than that, I love mom nails and stuff. So let's go ahead and pour us some of this in here. Okay, so right off, even opening the package, I didn't really smell the acrylic or the monomer. And I was sitting with it right under my face, I can smell it. But now I do have a fan on too to kind of blow the smell out the window, but it's not as strong as, I've got some Mia's Secret, and I'll tell you, that'll just knock you out of the house no matter where you're at. If I can do nails and my son will tell me I'm killing him, he's dying. So let's see. The first two acrylics I got with the first two scoops were these little bitty, I guess they're like I'm gonna say like a 0.35 ounce or something. They're just small. One is almost like a pinky nude and one's a little darker. I'm not sure, you know, they don't have the colors on them. I don't even have numbers on them that I've seen. So let's just see, let's do, and of course they're going to be a mess. That's the one thing I don't like about these little things. They were everywhere when you first got them. They get real slick. So as you can kind of see, or hopefully you can see, it's kind of a pinky nude. Let's just see. We're going to do it on the inside and just see what it, so looks like, I mean, it polymerizes pretty quick. And obviously, you know, like I said, I'm not the best at this. I've not ever done swatch videos and whatnot. This is actually a darker pink than what I was expecting. Looks like it almost dried right when I put it down though. Maybe work in smaller batches. Now to do it like that, it's not terrible, but I ain't got time to work in little bitty batches. It almost looks like it has, and I shook them up, but that's it. I mean, like there's some pigment in there that didn't mix. I mean, that wouldn't completely keep me from using it or anything like that per se, but, and maybe it's supposed to be that way. I'm not real sure. Yeah, so I mean, it, with his monomer though, it does dry really quick. But as you can see, I can kind of wipe my brush, and there's really nothing in my brush. I got a wild hair there, but so yeah, I mean, not terrible. I got a little piece on the side there. That is a darker pink than I expected. See that, but as far as, besides an air bubble there, you can't really tell where I've laid one bead and then put another one. So, not terrible. With some of the videos I've seen, I was expecting worse. So let's see. Now let's try the next one. While we're on there, let's open this one and see if it's going to go everywhere. And guys, I'm going to try to keep, there is some on the top of that. Yeah, that one got everywhere. Try to keep these videos to where they're not terribly long, and I'll work on that, especially when I send them through iMovie or whatever, and kind of work that out. But so let's see what color this one is. So this one looks to be almost like a, I don't even know, mauve-y brown or something. Maybe keep them wet enough, you can kind of work with them. Get some in my brush. But there you go again. I mean, I'm not saying I'm, you know, professional or anything at this. I just know that they do polymerize pretty quickly. And it seems that you can work with them. I mean, a beginner, and I consider myself even a beginner, as many times I've done my own nails and even other people, I don't do them regularly enough to say I know everything I'm doing. So don't take my word, you try it yourself. This is just a learning curve for me. I'm sure some would tell you, you know, they're professional at it and this and that. I'm not going to do that. I will not. These are my opinions. I've not ever used this product before, not from him. But as far as drying too quick to where I can't use it or manipulate it, not with this monomer anyways. It's not bad, not in my opinion. Because I was really expecting to not be able to work with it at all. And that one, even though it's like a maroon, or not even maroon, you don't even know what you're talking about, Angie. Like a mauve-y color. Of course, we got little air bubbles there, but that's me. I can't tell where I put one bead down and then laid the next. Yeah, it's a pretty color. It's, you know, both of those actually. They go together quite nice. I was expecting them to be a little lighter than they were. So let's see. Let's try a couple more. So that was the first 2 scoops I got. That was the 2 acrylics that was in those scoops. And I didn't get any monomer in that first one. I did order a 32 ounce, like I said. But in that second 2 scoops, I did get monomer with that. So that's what I'm using. But as you can see, those are the 2 that we just did. I've got acrylic everywhere, it looks like. But one's almost like a pink, a darker pink, and one's like a darker, like a mauve color. So they're real pretty colors though. And I don't see on that pinker one, like the little, like the pigment when I first laid it down. Yeah, so. And it dries relatively quick once you're done. So, okay, so the second 2 colors I got, we got a crystal clear, obviously, with the little 35.35 ounce or whatever. And then this one, I'm gonna say it's 120 grams. So, what is that, an ounce and a half, 2 ounces, something like that. This is Grand Champion, so I'm gonna say this is a white. So we will do the white first. And here's the thing, guys, white, I don't care if you're a newbie or if you're not, whites are notoriously hard to work with anyways, regardless, no matter where they come from. I've not tried, I have a whole lot of Balm nail stuff, and her stuff is pretty good, actually. I don't have a whole lot of problems with it. I've got her, I think, milky white, whatever it's called, but I don't think I have her actual white. And blacks are hard to work with, but I want to get her Edward Scissorhands and see what that does. So mix that up a little bit. We'll wipe that off right there. Wipe it off over here. So let's see what this one does. On the inside, can I clean that off? Wipe my brush out a little bit. Polymerizes almost instantly. Literally, like, that was awesome. Which it was a small bead, but little in my brush, but nothing that won't come right out. And like I said, I've never worked with this, so that could just be user error. Instant polymerization. Love it. That's what you want, especially if you're doing somebody else's nails and you just don't have the time to sit and wait. So, and a lot of people, you know how it works. They've got things to do in life they've already got plans before you even plan on them being out of your seat. That's just the rat race. We're all in it, right? Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, I kind of like this. Like I said, I mean, it literally instantly polymerizes. That is awesome. And it doesn't run everywhere to where I can't do anything with it and I'm chasing it. And I can come back in even with my fan on, which kind of makes it cool. So sometimes that makes it, you know, not sit as quick. So which it's about, I don't know, I'd say it's 71 in here. So yeah. It's a real white color. I mean, it's not discolored or anything. That was something too I wanted to see, because I watched a video that showed And you can see it's in my brush, but it'll come right out. I made that bead wet. That his color, like his monomer discolored it. I don't know, guys. That looks pretty white to me. I'm not gonna say, you know, that it did or it didn't. I don't think it did. I mean, you know, I've got my contacts in, but and you can see where I laid my beads right there. That's my bad, but yeah, that's pretty white. Let's let it dry and see what color it ends up. See if it takes on a light violet tone from that monomer. Okay, so now obviously the crystal clear, we'll swatch it real quick just because, but usually the only problems I have with clears are they get gunked up in your brush, or, and if you don't know how to work with them anyways, you're going to have all kinds of bubbles. So let's see here. So there we go. Polymerizes nearly instant. And a lot of clears will run. I mean, like you're chasing them babies, especially when you first start and, you know, you're trying to get your powder to monomer ratio down, liquid, whatever you want to call it. I'm telling you, I used to do the same thing. And there's still times that I'll, you know, have to chase it here and there, but I'm getting better. The more I do it, the better I'm getting at it. But we'll do this and then we'll let it sit and see how clear it is. Like I said, the polymerization is almost instant on it. Love it. It's not getting hung up in my brush. Love that. Because I have tried to go cheaper before. I think we all have. And sometimes you get what you pay for, literally. And especially starting out, if you're new, that's just not good. I mean, if you're having to fight with your product, you know, that's not helping you any. That one almost dried when I put down. I didn't have enough monomer in it, but let's do one more in that and then we'll let it dry. Polymerize this really quick. Good thing it's Swatch stick because that's terrible. But anyways, yeah, so as you can see, I mean, there's nothing in my brush. So we'll see what that looks like. Just clear. Some bubbles, obviously, but so yeah, so that was in my second 2 scoops, the white and the clear. Just gonna set those out of the way. And then my last scoop, 1 scoop, we got a little 0.35 Grand Champion. That's the white, so I'm not going to do that one. We just did the white. However, with this one's 120 grams. Like I said, I don't know if that's 1.5 or a 2 ounce, but chrome white. What is chrome white? I've never seen it. That is something I meant to go back on his website and look, but I don't even know that I've ever seen anybody use chrome white. So let's swatch it and see what it looks like. I'm a little interested. Maybe a little confused. My thing is chrome white. I mean, when I think of chrome, I think of, you know, the pigments we kind of rub on top of the nails, or now you can get it in the liquids or whatever, but okay, let's see here. Chrome white. Let's see what happens with this. Okay, so polymerizes instantly, literally. That is awesome. Obviously it's a white, so a little bit gets in your brush, you know, just kind of clean it out. As long as it doesn't get completely stuck in there and not come out. Polymerization is really good. And even to let it sit there a second, I am able to kind of work with it. So, bring it down. Do another bead. Probably do another bead. I'm gonna fill up that tip. I do though like how it polymerizes pretty quick. And I've always been told that's one way to tell if you've got a good acrylic, is if it polymerizes quick. Look, didn't have enough powder or liquid to that, but yeah, there wasn't enough liquid in it, so that one literally, I screwed that one up, but let's do another one, put it there on the end. Polymerizes quick. There we go, that's better. Take that up. If this was somebody's nail, they'd be hanging me, but anyways. So, but as far as what I was talking about, I don't understand chrome white. Maybe when it dries, it's got something, because right now, I'll just tell you, it just looks like green and white to me. Even on the backside. I don't know. Somebody knows, tell me. I mean, because I don't have a clue. Done something wrong, or who knows. And that's the thing too. I don't, you know, and I think, here's the thing. I have had a YouTube channel for over a year. I literally posted a couple shorts, just not even, I don't know, probably what, a month ago or something like that. But I'll tell you, I hadn't posted anything because I didn't know where to start. And I was watching videos and this and that, and I loved it. I love nails. I love all that. Anything to do with nails, I love. You know, and I had some things go on at a job. And, you know, I was over top of people. I was running, you know, so many businesses and this and that, and having to deal with somebody right over top of me. And I still do right now. Right now I'm you know, working somewhere else, and I still have a boss. And having a boss and listening to authority and, you know, directions and this and that doesn't affect me. However, what affects me is if you're being done dirty. I'm done with the rat race, which is why, you know, after years, I've decided to go to school and get my nail license. I want to get out of that rat race and kind of work for myself, and do something I like to do. You know, if you don't dread getting up and going to work in the morning, then you've got a good job or a good, you know, career. So I mean, doing nails is just a passion, and I love it. But my YouTube channel, I think I was just afraid to put myself out there, and I was watching these girls, you know, Bomb Nails being one. I think it's Pages is like Page X Nails or something of that nature. Sorry, Paige. And I loved it. Loved how these girls had, you know, the courage and everything to just put themselves out there. And finally just decided, you know, just start posting. Just post your videos, and, you know, if people don't like you, don't want to watch you, then they don't have to. They don't have to sit around and, you know, through the duration of it. And for the ones that have subscribed already and watched my videos, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it, and hopefully this, you know, can grow into a bigger thing than what it is. And once I get my license, you know, I can film anyways, film the girls and stuff or whatever, and I'll try to do a little filming of school, or I don't know, we'll just see where it goes. But if you found yourself watching this video and liking it, or even thinking you want to see the next one, give me a like, subscribe, share. I've got a Facebook, but it's just under my actual name. I don't have a Facebook, you know, for like nail stuff, or an Instagram at the moment. I will fix one, but that'll be a little while down the road. But yeah, so let's just see where this journey takes us, and I appreciate everyone that's here. And like I said, I know the camera angles and everything are probably terrible right at the moment, but once everything gets set up to where I need it to be, it'll be a whole lot better. So right now I just got a kind of makeshift little table I've shoved in a room by a light socket so I can, you know, plug up my lamp and stuff. So let's just see what happens and see what kind of nails we can create, and whether it be, you know, wins or fails or whatever, we'll post it all. So that's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll put the next one I post, I'll go ahead and link that cat eye. I'll get a magnet and show that cat eye effect on that one cat eye gel. And I'm going to do a set for Valentine's Day. So stick around for the next one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.